Hello and welcome to News in the Now, brought to you by Arches News. I am your host, Megan Ivanos, and I am actually flying solo on this episode, but I have plenty to bring you. I have election fever, so I went out to catch up with other students and see if they're paying attention to the election as well.
I'm Owen Bowie. I'm a first-year graduate student in the Clinical Mental Health Counseling Program.
My name's Ellen Kosmatka.
Selene Brown.
I'm Jessica Jones, and I'm a fashion design major.
Now, my first question to them was, are you paying attention to the election? And if so, where are you getting your coverage? Where are you getting your information? Let's hear what they had to say.
To be honest, I get a lot of info just from people posting things on Facebook, but most of my knowledge from the election has come from debates.
I have not watched any debates, but I've caught up on Wall Street Journal and CNN.
Due to time, not as much as I was, say, the election of Obama, the two elections of Obama. Some social media, on the internet, AP, Huffington Post, stuff like that, and then also MSNBC.
I get a lot of things in my newsfeed, like on Facebook or when I open the browser, like what's going on. Generally the internet, just search stuff. Or people that I know who do follow, or talk to them.
Next, I asked them if there were any issues that they were listening for more than any others.
Issue-wise, I'm most concerned with is, I guess, who the nominees will be.
Okay.
And otherwise, healthcare reform.
I'm more worried about, one, immigration, especially at a local level, with, can I say names? Like Donald Trump, I don't really agree with him, and I also don't agree with his stance on women. I think I'm going to vote for someone that believes that women should have more rights than Donald Trump believes. So
Health insurance is sort of an issue, not as forefront as it was in previous elections, but school debt, immigration, thoroughly offended by some of the remarks on immigration, so I've been paying close attention to that.
Okay. Now, at Mount Mary, like many other colleges, there are quite a few first-time voters. Ellen and Jessica are just two of the many students at Mount Mary that are voting for the first time.
I just turned, I'm 19 now, so I've never been able to vote before, but I will be voting this year, yes.
It's actually going to be my first year when I'm actually able to participate in an election. So, yeah, probably.
After hearing from students, I sat down with Sister Linda Marie Bos to get her insight on this year's election.
If you do not vote as a woman, don't turn around and complain when things are not when your rights are not protected. Don't turn around and complain when your voice is not heard, when you don't get the help that you need. Women need to realize how important it is to show up and to be part of it. I had a great button that said, "It's a man's world if women don't vote." So who's challenging me to think deeper? And I like people to think deeper. Don't just accept the first thing out. It's affirming, it's comforting to hear that other people think as you do. But is it really helping me to get a grasp of the full picture on the issues? Okay. And that is probably the weakness of some of the websites that people will go to. The news, broadcast news, if you're looking at, like the Sunday morning broadcast news programs, they tend to go a little bit more in depth.
Last semester, I was not able to put some musical performances up that I had from a couple of Mount Mary students. And this one is connected to the elections and the political process. It is a song of a time of political unrest. Yes, it's the French Revolution. Check this out. How long have you been taking music lessons at Mount Mary or otherwise?
I've been taking music lessons at Mount Mary for about 3 years. I think this is either my 6th or 7th semester. But I've been doing music theater since I was 3 or 4 years old. I've done music theater within the Milwaukee community, both community theater professionally, and in my spare time I'm a birthday party princess. So I get paid to dress up as a Disney princess and attend small children's birthday parties, and I sing there too. So,
are you a specific princess, or can you go take requests?
Well, we have all of the princesses. I work for a company, and I am all of the princesses. I'm basically on call for whatever princess it would not be racially insensitive for me to be. So, no Mulan or Jasmine or anything like that, but I've done Ariel, Elsa, and Anna a lot. I have an entire closet just full of princess dresses.
So you go in there, what do? You sing the songs, I'm assuming?
It depends on the party. There's different party packages that my company offers, but basically we play games with the kids, we do story time, we sing songs, we take pictures, sing happy birthday, all that stuff.
So you're a psychology major. How does that work in with your performances?
Well, actually, originally I had wanted to be a music theater major, but I actually received a full-ride scholarship at Mount Mary, and Mount Mary doesn't have a theater department. So my other love was psychology, and so I took the scholarship at Mount Mary and told myself, I'll take voice lessons and I'll keep doing community theater and stuff like that. And I guess psychology really does fit into theater because sometimes you have characters that are really difficult to play, and to be able to get into their head and be able to portray them as realistically as possible, you have to sort of be able to understand the human condition and people. And so studying psychology has definitely helped me as a performer with some of the more difficult roles that I've had to play, but also in just understanding theater in general.
What did you do to prepare for getting into character for this particular song?
This particular song, it's originally sung by a male. It's Empty Chairs at Empty Tables from Les Miserables, and I've always really liked this song, and I just sort of thought with everything that's going on in the news lately with France and with, there's so many countries that are just on the brink of revolution, and I think this song is just such an emotional, important thing because, it is the young people who are fighting these fights, and it's the young people who are really being affected by this. And so I thought it was a very timely song choice, and that it was a very sort of poignant point to make. In terms of getting into character for a song like this, it's really just thinking about all the things that are going on, and it's hard not to get into character when you think about some of the things that have happened and you think what some of these people must be feeling and thinking and experiencing as they lose people that they care about and things like that. So it's a difficult song to sing, but not as difficult as if I were actually playing the character, of course.
You've performed some other Les Mis songs. Do you have one that's your favorite to perform?
My favorite to perform is actually I Dreamed a Dream, because Fantine is my dream role. I haven't had a chance to play her yet, but it's up there. It's on my bucket list. I cannot die until I play that role.
Okay, can you tell us again what song you're performing tonight?
Tonight I am performing Empty Chairs at Empty Tables from Les Miserables, which was originally sung by the character Marius.
All right. Thanks very much.
Yep, thanks.
This has been News in the Now. Thanks for listening.